Hello. Welcome to this. Um, yeah, start climbing. This is probably going to be my first uncut video. I'm not cutting this. It's just whatever experience it is. I figured we could have some time to relax, reflect, talk, pet the kitty. It's right here. Hello, Andrew. Hi. And yeah, this is a very large region for what it is. And I want to see how long it takes. Curious. Not gonna be doing anything fancy. Just want to see what it's all about. Stick to, watch the whole video. It's truly shocking. You won't believe the ending. You won't believe what happened in this video. It's crazy. My cat is actually watching. She's like watching me climb. It's kind of cute. I figured what better play to what better way to play Rainworld than playing possibly the most boring thing you could possibly play, especially when I've been so burnt out on it lately. Do we have to worry about cycles? We might. We shall see. But yeah, I think after Watcher, playing so much of this game really took a toll on my willingness to play it. I don't know for a reason. I don't know for what reason. I think I just kind of got really frustrated with Watcher, and it kind of spoiled certain feelings of the game, which is fine. I still like it. I still have fun playing it, especially when new cool mods come out, like new regions. I love it. Especially ones like this, which are different. They change everything. See Iggy zooming past. But hopefully, people who enjoy my videos, which I know there's quite a few people who watch pretty much every video, and I really appreciate you. Hopefully people won't mind me branching into other things to do. I've been enjoying Pressure lately, so maybe I'll have a couple videos on that coming out. Maybe I'll do some Dark Souls stuff, maybe some Hollow Knight stuff. Especially when Silk Song comes out, we'll be seeing probably a lot of that. I think I want to do a lot less like by edited I mean hyper edited content. It's funny because I got a comment on my Skug tier list video the other day, and I went back and watched the video because I had timestamp. I was like, oh, what are they talking about? It wasn't anything crazy, but I watched the whole thing and I was like, man, this is a really good video. And after that, it led me in the recommended videos below. It led me to one of my old videos from quite a while ago, and I thought it was really good. I kind of miss that. You know, I've been doing this for like since I got out of the hospital like 2.5 years ago. I've been doing this. I miss the feeling of not knowing what I'm doing. I still don't know what I'm doing, but just like the recording and editing process is so familiar now that I just do it the same way every time because it's familiar. I think we all fall into that trap where we just do what we always do and we're scared to do anything else and deviate from our path, even if it doesn't matter. What does it really matter? I could start uploading Fortnite videos tomorrow. What does it matter? Not that I enjoy Fortnite. Not that I've ever played Fortnite. But just as an example, you can literally do anything. Make your own rules. Yet sometimes, most of the time, we fall into the same trap of doing the same things over and over. Oh, there's a thing here. We fall in the trap of doing the same things over and over and wonder why nothing changes. It's just nice to deviate from the path. Even if it's just something stupid. It doesn't matter. Like driving a different way to work in the morning. Or, I don't know, go for a walk at a time that is strange. Go for a walk at 3 o'clock in the morning. Do something simple that makes everything feel different. I need to take my own advice in that aspect. It gets so comfortable to just do the same thing over and over. I know, I'm terrified to change. I don't even like half the things in my life, and I still won't change them. Because it's terrifying to change things. It works right now. Why would you change anything if it works fine as it is? Even if you aren't completely satisfied or content with how things are going. It could be worse, right? But we really don't live forever. There's just not enough time to not do the things you should be doing or want to do. Not that you should be doing. Things that you would like to do. Things that you want to accomplish, even really small things. We do not live forever. I know I don't want to be the person that sits around and doesn't do the things I want to do. And, you know, I had a huge medical incident like 3 years ago, and it scared the shit out of me because that could have been everything. That would be my entire story. The end of the book right there. With nothing to actually read about. You know? I'm still guilty of it now, even after opening my eyes to that. I still am guilty of that, not doing the things I want to do. Not just going for it. You only live once. The worst that happens is you fuck up. And you'll fuck up anyway. Oh, ooh! Oh, a gap. Spicing it up. I like it. This is one of my favorite regions, honestly. So, creative. Yeah, the cycle's up. There's just no rain here. Which kind of makes sense. I have so many new regions to try. There's so many brand new ones that have come out recently. I haven't tried them. I've been too worried about other things. I did just hit approximately 1,500 hours across all platforms on Ringworld, which is surreal, considering when I started putting out videos. Ooh, look at that. Was like December of 2023. I did videos on Ringworld, and that's when I bought Ringworld on PC, and I have 1,000 hours just on Steam. That's insane. It's crazy. That's so much time. I can't believe that. I mean, there's probably some of that's AFK time because I leave my computer on, but not all the time. This silly little game, this 2D survival game where you play as this creature right here, has taken up probably my second most played game of all time. Dark Souls 1 still takes the cake, probably. Although I don't really know, because I played offline mostly when I played it, so I can't really track the hours on Xbox, because that's when I mostly played it. But I know I played it a lot. I truly wonder how tall this actually is. I was talking to a friend today, and this actually about 10 minutes is as far as I got once when I tried it. Because I was talking to, I think I was hanging out with Wiz, really doing a recording, and he was talking about D&D or something like that. And we were going over something, and I needed to occupy myself for someone to sit there and bite my nails or something like that, so I was playing this. I think this is about as far as I got before I actually decided to go do something. And a friend in the Discord today said that I think they beat this in like 30 minutes, which was apparently very fast. Ooh, another gap! Consider it. These devs. The dev. Whoever it is. Thank you. I like gaps. Keep it interesting, huh? But I got sidetracked from what I was originally talking about with content. Is like, I just miss the old videos. It's not. I will say that I have lost a bit of the passion that I did. Obviously, you play a game forever, you're gonna get bored of it. You're gonna lose passion, especially if you play it all the time. You play the crap out of it. But I don't think that's even all of it, because I still enjoy the game. It's just when I play something now, I don't even play for long. It feels like I'm editing a lot of stuff out. It ends up being more of a compilation than an actual gameplay video. I like my old videos a lot. I can't say I've really enjoyed one of my Rain World videos in quite a bit. They feel very clickbaity on the titles and the thumbnails, and it feels like I'm trying to grab previews instead of just enjoying it. Which is why I'm going to do other things too, because hopefully it will feel super fun. I know I had a lot of fun editing and putting out that pressure video with Wiz and Mazar, which you should go and check out because it was super fun. And you know what? It's sitting at 29 views right now, and I don't care. I had so much fun making it, so much fun playing it. I had so much fun editing it. Like, I didn't even edit that much. It was clipped, like cut, and I only put a little bit of sound effects in there for dramatic and funniness and, you know, memes. But I just like it. Or when I played with Wiz and we did that repo video. That's probably the best video I've ever made, in my opinion. It's just lovely. I love how it turned out. I myself have watched it like 4 or 5 times, and I made it. And I just love it. I want to do that more. I love so many of my old Rain World videos, like my original Gourmand playthrough and Bud Germination and stuff like that. Even though they're not even close to perfect, they're not perfect at all. I just love them. They have the soul in them. That's all you really need. Ooh, look at this. Wow. They're experimenting. Oh, look, there's more up here. Wow. So fancy. Now, I can't say the same thing that I enjoy my Dark Souls videos from back in the day. It's nice to look at them because it's good to look back on things you've done before and it's nostalgic, but oof, nah. Those were I wasn't used to talking at the time, so it felt very forced. But man, did I have fun doing it. Especially the like 13, I think it's like 13 or 15 part series I did on one challenge on Dark Souls 3, and they're all like fine-ish videos. It's just I don't know why I chose to do that. I guess I was experimenting. I pressured myself so hard to get one of those out every day, and I pretty much did. It was really discouraging to get like 3 views on them, but I'm still very happy I did it. Because actually, I don't think I would have done that challenge. I think it was the naked with a stick run. You just beat the whole game without any clothes on and with a stick. Any piece of wood counts as a stick. I would never have done that if it wasn't for YouTube. I wouldn't have done so many things if it weren't for YouTube. I have to thank YouTube for so many things. I have to thank you guys for so many things. I wouldn't have so many of the amazing friends I have today if it weren't for YouTube. I wouldn't have done so many interesting things and met so many interesting people, and it's like I don't know what I would do without YouTube. And that's not to say that YouTube's the only way to do that. I'm sure there's other things that I could be passionate about enough to become part of a community and even make my own community around, which I have a community. It's crazy. I have people that know each other because of me, and I know them because of others, and it's surreal. I think that you can be any person can be important enough to have people around them that care enough, you know? It's good to know that people can care as much as I do. I may not I've never really had a thing that I loved so much that I was so passionate about it there was nothing else that I could think about. I'm always a very obsessive type of person where I will be really into one thing for a bit and then I will get bored of it or it will become a back burner type thing. I was just very into learning Japanese. And I'd say I'm still into it. It's still I'm doing it, but I think it's mostly now just because I started doing it. I was really really into it. And now it's like I'm enjoying it. It's fine, but it's not going to be a thing where I'm like super into it. YouTube. I love YouTube. I have fun with it. But I just can't do it all the time. That's why I'll have such long gaps. I'll have a couple uploads that I'll do in rapid succession because I get super obsessed with it and I enjoy what I'm doing and I have to get the next thing out and I'm so excited for the next thing. And then I get obsessed to the point where it bores me or I burn myself out and then it stops again and then it comes back. And with music, I make music sometimes. Not as successfully as I do with YouTube because music is really difficult. Whereas YouTube is, you can do pretty much anything you want and it'll work out. I'll be really into music and I'll learn guitar and pick up my guitars again and get all that shit. And then I'll want to make, I go so head first into everything. Everything. I want to, as soon as I hear a song I really like, I'm like, ooh, I should cover that song. Ooh, I should write music. I should learn singing. I should take guitar lessons again. I should write this song. I should make a YouTube channel for music. I should make an entire album and become a rock star. And then a week later, I'm like, I can't do this. Might as well not even try. So, that's the thing that YouTube hasn't really done to me as much. Sure, I've had bigger ambitions and I've realized that I don't really want to be. I think anybody can become an enormous YouTuber if they want to be, if they do the right things, and if they truly have the passion and a little bit of luck. I don't. YouTube is not my thing yet. I still have not found my thing. I do have more passion for YouTube than I ever have had for anything else that I've tried. And I've stuck with it for a very long time, and I don't think I'll ever stop doing it because I still enjoy it, and it's not something I take incredibly seriously. I do it for fun, and I enjoy it, and I enjoy the people around it. Ooh, extra stuff. But I really hope to one day find something that I love so much that I can just never put it down no matter what. I want to find something I'm truly passionate about. And I envy people that have. I envy people that have their thing. God, do I wish I could just be a person that loves bugs, and that's their whole thing. I love bugs. Fascinate me. I want to do everything I can to be around bugs and to learn more about bugs and to touch bugs and to dissect bugs. And it's like, I see people like that. I'm like, I wish I had that thing. I wish I could figure out what my thing is. And I hope that at some point in the future, I will just stumble across it because I tried so many things. You know, maybe it's not even something creative. Maybe that's the thing. Maybe I like doing creative things, but a creative thing is not going to be my passion. I always think it's, like content on YouTube, art, music, something like that. I haven't really dabbled in animation. I should dabble in animation. Maybe that'll be my thing. Some people are really into animals. Some people are really into cars. I've tried all these things. Nothing fascinates me the most in particular. I think video games have had a strangely very positive and incredibly negative impact on my life. Because video games are always a thing that you can do that can distract you from what you're doing. I have the mindset where, like, I should be editing a video. I should be mowing my lawn. I should be doing this thing. But it's like option paralysis. You have so many things that... Oh, look at this! Wow! That's cool. Never before have I seen something that beautiful in a region. But it's like option paralysis. When you have so many things to do, and you stress yourself out to the point you don't want to do anything, it's easier to sit there on your phone, watching YouTube shorts, or TikTok if you do that, or to sit there and play a mindless video game. It's so easy to fall into that trap. And I'm still doing it. I still do it. I never consider playing YouTube or playing games for a YouTube video to be a waste of time. I never consider playing games with friends to be a waste of time. Spending time with family is never a waste of time. Anything like that. It's always time well spent. And it makes me feel accomplished even to just play a video game with Wiz. I don't even put out videos on almost anything we play. We play most of the time. He uploads a video and I record it, and then months later I forget about it, or perhaps even delete it because I'm like, oh, I don't think I'll ever upload that actually. But it feels accomplishing. I'm doing something. I'm enriching my life. I'm talking to a friend. We're doing something, we're experiencing something together. Playing a game of my own, just to pass the time, is such a waste. So I can never even enjoy that. I think another thing, I actually watched this guy's YouTube video. Whoa, oh, I need some parkour. Okay. I don't remember what his name is. I really can't remember. But yeah, I watched this guy's YouTube video. It was about why you never feel creative, which honestly, I don't really feel that. It was just a very interesting video. I wanted to check it out. And what he talked about, and what I've realized a lot, is that all of our lives are just filled with, oh my god, there's food. Oh my god, dandelion peach. Wow. All our lives are filled with constant distractions. We have games to play. We have music to listen to. We have podcasts to listen to. We have our phones in our hands all the time. And there's so many options. Like, you can never get bored anymore. I remember when I was a kid, I had Skylanders on the Wii, or Mario. I think those were like two of the games I actually played on the Wii. We got a little bit of time to play them, but it wasn't... Oh shit, there's something up here. It wasn't like... It was fun. Like, you had fun, but you had like 2 hours to play at night because that's all your mom would let you play. And you had those games, and you loved those games, and those are what you played. And now there's so many games we have to do, so much time to actually play them. Even though you may have work, you may have other things to do. Oh my god, there's a shelter. But you still always have time. Like, nobody has time to relax anymore. You never have a chance, as this guy in the video said, to be bored. Let's take a sleep. You can never be bored anymore and just not do anything. Even when you're driving, you're listening to music or a podcast or doing something. So what I did the other day was I didn't listen to anything. I just drove home from work for 45 minutes. And I just thought, and I got out of the car like a little bit before I got home. I wanted to go to the store and grab some snacks and something like that. And everything felt like the entire world felt more interesting. I heard birds. I didn't really realize it. Everything, the birds were loud. The wind was loud, and it meant more. Everything is constantly drowned out by our phones and constant entertainment, never ever needing to seek entertainment. It's always there. That your brain forgets how to entertain itself. It's crazy. So I'm trying just a little bit, just a little, to sit and not be entertained anymore. Like this. This is still, it doesn't really count. But it's not entertaining. I'm fucking climbing a pole. That's all. And talking. And it's really, really good for your mental health to talk and to think. I know a lot of people have probably had the feeling where it hurts to think. Because you're thinking about things. Hi, Andrew. You're thinking about things that hurt, you know? To be frank, or whatever the fuck. Blunt. That's the word I was looking for. To be blunt about it, it hurts to think. And it's easier. I know this. It's easy to stop thinking. Just do something that doesn't require you thinking. Because it's exhausting and it hurts to think about things that may have hurt you in the past, or things that you want, or things that you're afraid of but you can't control. Sometimes you need to think. I have gotten myself into an incredible rabbit hole of never thinking. I will busy myself so that I don't have to worry. And I only have to worry about all the things I have to do right now because they're important and I must do them immediately. If they're not important, getting a YouTube video out tomorrow is not that important. I could get it out days from. I don't have millions of people that rely on me to release a video. Nobody. I don't want to say nobody cares, but nobody cares. It's fine. What the fuck is that? What is that? There's a pipe right there. Oh my god. Look how tall it is. Okay, well, I'm not risking falling for that. But it just... Sometimes you need to take time, and it's okay to be upset and, to... Just don't get yourself in too bad of a place. I know people struggle with getting into cycles of thinking too much. And it's like what's the thing I'm thinking of? Spiraling. Yeah, don't spiral, obviously. But it's good for your mental health to just think about everything. Maybe not for some people. Maybe that's just me. Maybe I need to be... Maybe me and people like me need to think more. Maybe some people just need to think less. I don't know. I'm just thinking out loud and talking. But I know that it's been really helpful to think about what bothers me. Because I've really gotten myself into a headspace where I'm just always fine. I'm never really upset. I'm never really joyous, You can lull yourself into such a numb state that nothing feels anymore. I've been really trying hard to get out of that. And I haven't figured it out yet. But I'm trying. I realized it, honestly, because I got hit with something incredibly emotional. And it shouldn't have been that emotional, is the thing. It was like it triggered something. I don't want to go into specifics because it's kind of personal. But I had something that triggered something for me, and it made me so emotional that I didn't want to. I called in sick to work. I've never done that because I felt upset before. I was like sick in bed. I didn't talk to anybody. I didn't want to talk to anybody. And oh, we're above the clouds. Hello, iterator cans. Oh my goodness, it's so pretty. But yeah, that made me realize that I need to stop cutting myself off from feeling anything. It's good for you to feel pain sometimes, because if you don't feel pain, it's gonna hit you really fucking hard. Sometimes you need to deal with tough things that you don't want to deal with that make you uncomfortable. Because if you don't, it's gonna hurt like hell later. You can't just swallow your emotions and pretend you don't feel anything. Because if you convince yourself to not feel anything, your mind believes that, and it's really hard to stop doing that. How close are we to the top? I'm truly wondering now. I didn't expect it to change, honestly. Your mental health is important. Don't let anybody else play down your mental health, I guess is what I'm trying to say. I'm lucky to have really good friends that I can talk to and get advice from. Is this going to lead to another identical room, or is it going to be something different? Okay. I hope there's an echo at the top of this. But I guess the top of this pole probably doesn't even matter that much. It's not about the end. It's about the journey along the way, right? I feel like there's more. There's a room called Final. Am I missing something? Do I go down now? Hmm. Why is this called Pole 20? I feel like there's more. I don't want to miss out. There's more. How do I get to this more? Do I have to cheat? Am I supposed to cheat? Nope. I don't want to fall and die. Okay, I'm gonna cheat. Ah! Okay, how was I supposed to get up here, though? Oh, it's right here. Sorry. Oh god, I almost ended the video early. It was just right there. I just could barely see it. I'm glad I cheated. That would have been so stupid to end it right there. It'd be really funny if I wasn't recording. I'm recording still. God, this has actually been incredibly fun. We've gone through. It's been over half an hour, and I've managed to just talk the whole time. I've kind of talked about everything I wanted to talk about. It's been hot lately. You might be able to hear the fan in the background. I've been sweating. Iterator Logs 5 came out today. Unbroken Promise. That was lovely. Des always cooks up the good stuff. Honestly, I was expecting more of a continuation of what was going on than a new character being introduced. I did not expect that. But I like it. The voice actors did an incredible job. I really like the snarky, funny, upbeat one. I don't know the names of any of them yet because I was listening to it while I was driving. I wasn't really watching, and I'm bad at remembering names anyway if they were mentioned. So makes me want to continue my iterator thing I was doing. That's another thing. Excuse me, sir. Could you not drive past here like that? Thank you. We're trying to have a conversation here. That's another thing. I have that whole project I was working on. But maybe it's good I don't pressure myself on it. Maybe it's good to just do it as I please. It was just difficult because I was trying to come up with something. Like, I have a lot of the story ideas already situated, and I know what I want to do for some of them. But then there's certain parts where I just can't find something I like. It just, nothing is perfect. It all seems stupid. Then again, maybe I should take a lesson from Iterator Logs 5 and just do it. Have to be perfect, I guess. I do need a voice actor for... Shouldn't be talking about that. This is uncut. I really should perhaps sit down and relax and work on that more. Honestly, most of those ideas for the story came when I was working at my last job at UPS. I was a small package sorter, but I was a debagger to take things out of the bags, which means literally waiting for a conveyor belt that pushes bags on a chute down to a bunch of guys on a little platform. I was one of those guys. You unzip the bag, and you dump it down a chute. For 4 hours straight. Thank God it was only part-time. Because, oh my god, I would have lost that if I was doing double that. But they ended up not allowing us to bring earbuds in anymore. They were literally like, you had to leave your earbuds in your vehicle, which fucking bullshit. It's not like we were operating heavy equipment. It's not like we were in danger. Like, just let us have a single earbuds so we can listen to stuff. But I didn't tend to listen to that. Some of the time I still brought them in, and the metal detectors didn't pick them up, so I just would wear a beanie and I had an earbud underneath it to listen to stuff anyway. But a lot of those ideas came from boredom. I had nothing else to do except for make OC ideas for a game that I was really into because I was listening to Iterator Logs, and I was inspired by it, so I came up with ideas. And honestly, I kind of stopped coming up with new ideas once I stopped working that job. Because I'm never bored enough. My job right now is much more intensive, and well, not intensive, it's actually mostly easy. But I'm counter sales at a parts store, so I have to constantly be using my brain, and I deal with customers. I don't really have the opportunity to not think, to do brainless work anymore. Granted, I don't miss being a cog. I hated it. But that's one part that I guess I really liked about it that I never really thought about till now. Maybe I need to spend more time doing nothing and just having time to think. Even just for that purpose. I love these characters, and I'm glad I came up with them. And they need more lore fleshing out. So, I should. I should do that. Sometimes, like, you get in the. I'm just thinking about that. You don't want to force yourself to do something, because if you force yourself to do something, it usually doesn't turn out good, and you shouldn't force yourself to do things. But sometimes you should force yourself to do something. Like, I should really force myself to chill and just flesh out the characters in the story. Even if I don't even get anything done, even if I don't come up with anything I like. It's something I really love, and maybe if I try to force myself to do it a little bit, then I'll want to do it more again. I do love the characters and hope to one day be able to portray them a little bit. I've only put out a little thing, I have the teaser that I put out over a year ago, and I have the Lizard Pearl document thing that I had my character Glimpse read. Just because I was like, oh, that would be really fun to do. And I'm glad I did it. I love that video. It's stupid, but it's cool. I like it. I love doing things like that. Doing cool projects that aren't just gameplay videos are incredibly fun. I want to do more of that. Is there up? Yes, there's up. Okay. Also, this pole is like twinkling. I'm not sure if it's on purpose. It looks really pretty though. It's like snow almost. Yeah, I don't think forcing yourself to do something is bad all the time. Like, obviously, if you're, let's say, you really think you're into music, so you want to practice playing guitar or piano. Let's say practicing piano. You maybe love the idea of playing piano, but actually doing it in practice, maybe you don't love. It's okay to do that. If you're forcing yourself to do something you don't have the passion for and you don't love, and there's nothing going into it besides, I want to play piano. And even though I don't love doing this, I'm going to do it because I want to play piano and I want to make songs. I'm not saying you can't do that. I'm not saying you necessarily shouldn't, because who am I to say that you shouldn't do that? But God, I could never. I want to learn piano. I think I like playing piano sometimes and I play keyboard to, I make some music, not a lot, but some. And I don't think I will ever learn piano. I don't enjoy it, the learning experience of piano. I like making music, but I'm never going to learn to make music in that way. Music theory is stupid to me. I know people like it, and it's fine, and people write music that way. Everything I do and want to do involves more soul than formula and science of something. And I'm not saying that you shouldn't do it that way, but in my opinion, when you think about something like that, there's no, like, if you're thinking about it that much, then you're thinking about it too much. You're putting too much thought into it. It should be not effortless, but it shouldn't be thought out and planned out and using math and science to do something beautiful like art. Obviously, there's like that. I'm not saying it like that. Math is used in art to whatever calculate angles and stuff like that, but in music being like, this goes with this because it goes with this because this is the way that this is supposed to work, that's just so dumb to me. And it's probably because I'm stupid and I don't understand how this stuff works, but I just despise that way of thinking. Music should be beautiful. And created because something makes you feel a certain way, instead of this pattern is going to make people feel this certain way because this scale, it elicits this feeling. Hate that. Shut up. Make it beautiful. God, I sound so cringe. This is gonna be a very interesting video to put out. I'm not putting music in the background either. Nope. I don't care if people watch it or not. It doesn't matter. People do, and they made it this far. Damn, you're crazy. You've made it this far listening to me. My goodness. If you made it this far, comment booger down below in the comments. Let us know you made it this far. This has been really relaxing. I feel incredibly relaxed and chill. I can't wait to go play Solo Pressure after this. Maybe I won't. Maybe I'll go watch YouTube and go to bed and then do that in the morning. I'll probably do some attempts. It's fun. Except for the jetpack section. I think it's easy. I could say this as a YouTuber. To compare yourself to your idols. Like, I am a huge Markiplier fan. He is my favorite YouTuber, I must still say. I love Markiplier. But I do my best not to compare myself to him or to any of the people that I look up to in that way. You can compare yourself and learn from people. But trying to chase after somebody else's glory is stupid. The dogs are home. Hello, dogs. Oh, really?
Yes.
Good for him.
It did not take 3 fucking hours.
Oh? Okay, we're back. It's no longer a cut-free video. Look at how small the iterator cans are getting in the background. I think this is higher than Pebbles. This might be higher than the top of the tallest tower. What room is this? 28. I feel like we're getting close. We must be. The end is in sight. It's beautiful. I've had the spear the entire time. It's a nice spear, what can I say? I found it at the bottom. I picked it up. It's mine now. We're keeping it forever. Also, why is this player 1 on the screen the whole time? Oh. Oh, it's back. Oh, it's because we're switching rooms. Or screens. Oh. Interesting. Okay. I honestly kind of thought we'd be dealing with more crazy bullshit. I thought there'd be a bunch of weird shit that happened. But no, it's been very chill. Relaxing. One pallet shift. And a couple little leaps like this. I love it. Awful malicious pole. More like amazing, lovely experience. Oh, what the fuck? This is immersion breaking. Just a pole chilling in the middle of the air. Okay. Definitely getting more parkour now. It's crazy. Oh shit. Oh shit. Oh shit. I feel like this is the climax. It must be. After all this time. Will we truly see an end to this strife? This horrible experience I've put you through. Of watching me climb and listening to me talk. For nearly an hour. I didn't think I was capable of talking this much. I just love hearing myself talk sometimes. There's so many, as I was saying before I interrupted myself, so many region mods I have to play. There's so many that have come out so recently. Oh. Whoa. There's sounds. What the fuck is this? Whoa. What? Huh? This... it, it, is this really? Is this really the end? Is this really the end? What the fuck is this music? Yeah, this is the end. This is literally it. I love it. I couldn't have hoped for anything better. It's literally just the world's tallest pole plant. Well, as the title says,